Yo, what is up, guys? I'm Dan. I'm back with another craft brew review. Nothing new to see here besides this awesome Nut of Your Business Stout from Grand Armory Brewing out of Grand Haven, Michigan, guys. So, we're rolling with a so-called milk stout tonight. We got a 12-ounce can, 5% alcohol, and it was packaged on 10/23/18. Today is the 12th of December. Doesn't really matter. These bad boys hold up pretty well. I do know a little thing about this. I think the brewer there used to be affiliated with the Odd Side guys over there, and they kind of split and they went their own separate ways. I know that Grand Armory kind of became its own thing, kind of blew up about a year or two ago, and for distribution at least purposes, let's say. And that's kind of when I saw it come onto the scene, and I kind of grabbed it really quickly, threw it on the shelves, sold really, really well. None of Your Business has always been a big seller, so I had to review it for you guys. I've been kind of rolling with this bad boy for, like I said, about 2 years, and I have had it about 2 or 3 times, but the last time I had it was about 2 years ago, so I cannot remember too much about it besides a peanut butter flavor that's affiliated with this. Obviously, it's called Nut of Your Business. Very cool marketing, very cool name. And all around, I think it's just an awesome beer, pretty light, and I bet you it's drinkable from what I remember. So let's hammer it out, guys, and get into it. Let's go for it. Yeah, so I think this is a good one to try, guys. I was really excited to do this one. Had it in a 6-pack. And they actually don't can on the bottom of their cans. They actually just put a little tag, which I don't really like on the plastic holder that holds the 6 cans together, but a lot of people are doing that. But I think these days you got to put it on the bottom, guys. You got to be a heavy hitter, roll like you're a heavy hitter, put it on the bottom. So let's go for a pour, guys. And I already kind of smell this crackery peanut kind of smell that's coming out of here. I'm not really going too far into it. Let's just go for a pour, guys. Let's go aggressive with this sucker. I'm going all in. I've been working a lot of hours. I need this badly. Okay. So that sucker right there. Got a nice kind of off-white dark burnt sugar on the bottom, lighter towards the top. Dark khaki head, and it, like I said, it gets kind of like almost to a burnt sugar, dark cinnamon kind of thing at the bottom. A hint of brown, all around the edges as it turns into the blackness. Very, very dark. I can't see through this, guys. Nice head, about half a pinky of head. Looks like it's kind of going down a little bit. A lot of bubbles sporadically thrown in there. And right off the bat, I can tell you, aroma, spectacular. Wow. It's got again, the vanilla wafer cracker thing. Very desserty smelling. Definitely a dry roasted peanut thrown in there. Very, very prominent in this beer. It's sticking out tremendously, actually. Yeah, it's sticking out a lot, guys. That dry roasted burnt peanut almost thing there. And again, just that like milky vanilla wafer dunked in, milk, and you're eating it like it's an Oreo kind of thing. Dunk it in there, throw it in your mouth. Completely saturated, nice and creamy. But again, there's like this weird kind of peanut roasted dryness that this is giving off. Very, very nice smelling. It's pretty mouth-watering. Yeah, let's go for a cheers, guys. Cheers, cheers, Grand Armory. Let's go for it. Nice, very nice. Right off the bat, it's got a pretty thin mouthfeel. It's not too heavy. It's only 5%. This isn't meant to be heavy. It's meant to be pretty drinkable, which it is. Man, I like that. I like the back end so much on this, guys. So much. I've been drinking like bourbon barrel aged stouts for about 2 months straight now. And when I change it up and do something that, even though this is considered a stout, when I do something that isn't like over 10%, it's like super, super crushable for me. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm drinking such heavy beers. It is the holidays. It is wintertime. I don't really care. That's what my palate wants anyways. I'm sure you guys can agree with that. But this is a nice change of pace because it's only 5%. Kind of thin-bodied. Very, very drinkable with awesome flavors and aromas off this, guys. This kind of dark brown khaki head's almost gone. There's just a little film over the top. But I like this. You're getting like a like almost a creamy milkiness to it, but it's and we're back, guys. I like how interrupted. You got a phone call. That's why you're not supposed to use your phone on these reviews, but I'm not high tech enough yet to use anything besides my standard camera on my phone. So what I was saying was, I like the way this beer rounds out. It really just comes around from kind of like this rich, milky, dark chocolate kind of thing. Real kind of bitter and you know, creamy, and then it kind of just dries out with this roasted nut, kind of peanut wafer bitterness that kind of just leaves your palate. I don't want to say like it's super, super dry, but it's almost like you take like a sip of like a Pinot Noir wine, and it's like almost like the tannins in the back that are really dried out, and it's just kind of absorbed right in the back. Kind of feels like it's you got a little sandpaper going on. Not really that scratchy, but that really dry feeling in the back there. But again, I like that this has like that vanilla wafer cracker kind of thing. Milk chocolate creaminess, dark chocolate bitterness thrown in there with this roasted peanut butter, you know, Planters nuts kind of thing going on. Really complex tasting things that are kind of you know, blended together, and it's not a taste you usually get out of any kind of stouts usually, or porters, but kind of unique and sits on its own, guys. This is a really good one to try if you haven't. Again, it's super crushable, and I think you all should give Grand Armory a shot because, again, they've kind of broken off from Oddside from what I've heard, and they've done their own thing, and they've made their own name for it. So, on that note, if you like my reviews, like, comment, and subscribe. I actually do all three or one